Hello, and welcome to Charts and Hearts. I'm Sarah, and she's Lindsay.
And together we're working our way through an epic list of rom-coms in order to find and categorize tropes in the hopes of creating the nerdiest spreadsheet podcasts I've ever seen.
And today we are on our sports-themed adventure, which is very strange for us. But we're doing the classic Bend It Like Beckham. Man.
I know, right?
I hadn't seen this movie for ages.
I know, in a long time.
Yeah. And it mostly holds up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It also was like, I know so much of this movie, like, by heart.
I know. I kind of, like, half-watched parts, because I'm like, whatever, I got this. And, yeah. And also sports montages.
Yeah. And also, I love that especially all the female characters in this have gone on to such amazing careers.
Yeah.
Although, This
was 2002. I look specifically, so it's before Love Actually.
Before Love Actually,
which is before Pirates.
Is it before? Yeah. I know, but I was thinking about Parminder Nagra. Is it before she was in ER?
I think so. She looks really young.
Yeah. Okay, so 2002. Oh, yeah, it was right before because she didn't join ER until
2003,
season 10.
Yeah,
2003. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, like, she went on to ER and, like, everything else she's done since then. Archie Punjabi has gone on to do amazing stuff. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers is, like, fallen off the face of the earth, even though...
Yeah, but not after this.
I think he's still working, but...
He was in The Tudors, like, right after this, I think.
Yeah. Like, he went on and did a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
But yeah,
and then Juliet Stevenson is in this. She plays Jules' mom, and she was the best part in the... What was that? Truly, Madly, Deeply?
Yep.
Yeah. Obviously, she's been in a million things, but, yeah. Relevant to this podcast.
I know, we'll have to put her on the actor spreadsheet now.
She's so good. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the girls' soccer football one.
Yeah, it's a football movie.
Yeah, it is. Which, it's weird, like, it's cool, actually, maybe not weird, it's cool how much progress there's been since then. I mean, I don't know about in the UK, but at least in North America, like, there's so many more women's sports. Like, now we've got, obviously, back then there was the women's basketball, but now that we've got women's hockey and women's soccer, like, are doing amazing things. So, yeah, it's just cool.
Yeah,
it's been not that long.
The thing they advertised in this, the Women's United Soccer
that league
thing, that, like, went bankrupt, like, 6 weeks after this movie came out.
Yeah.
But I know now they have more, like, they just launched all those pro teams.
Yeah.
That all those celebrities are into.
Yeah,
and I guess we'll find out what's happening with women's football in the UK when Ted Lasso season 4 comes out, I'm assuming.
I would assume / hope so.
Yes. So then we'll know many more. It's fun to watch this after watching Ted Lasso so many times. I'm like, I know so many more things about football now.
I know. And also, it's interesting because I'm pretty sure that, like, in the grand scheme of London, it's not the area that they're in is not super close to Richmond, but it's in the sort of same ballpark, like the Heathrow side of London.
The Heathrow side, yeah. Which is fun.
Like, far out of central London. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways, generic observation time.
Seagull time. That's what it is.
Seagull time.
It's seagull time. So a thing I think I've always found, and now as I just continue to get older, is Keira Knightley's character in this just... Like, she's young, and of course she's young, and she's written to be young, but I'm just, I guess get very frustrated with her near the end. And I'm also, like, distracted by how skinny she is.
Yeah.
It's hard at times, because I'm just like, what if you just ate a sandwich? I don't want to comment on women's bodies, but it's just, it's a lot. But mainly she's over the top and, like, quick to be upset when she doesn't get her way and all of that stuff.
Yeah. She's both young and immature.
Yeah,
and like
naive.
Sort of naive and kind of entitled that like things are just going to work out her way. Yeah. Obviously, in this movie, it was never like there's rumors or whatever that went around that it was originally written that the Jess and Jules get together, but apparently it was never written that way. It was always written as like
if you
gay panic
stopped and thought about it, like this movie is about traditional Indian family, and she doesn't get together with the guy at the end. Like,
no, exactly.
So why would you think that would ever the Indian person who wrote this movie about that experience of her life,
like
why would
it's barely a romance? Yeah.
So I think people just
it was always
want it to be.
Yeah. And, and like, I think that's a fair and valid reading of it, that, like, they go off to college and who knows what happens, but it's not in the movie in terms of, like, the script. But the homophobia and the gay panic around them maybe being gay is insane. Especially, like, Jules's mom, especially. I feel like the Indian people are way more chill about it.
Yeah,
they're more worried that she's white, or
than anything else,
boy or girl, than anything else.
Yeah, it's so out of control of, like, the insane sobbing of like if it wasn't for the, like, insane sobbing parts and then running
shoes.
up to an entire family in the middle of their wedding and, like, yelling at a person for being gay, like, I don't even know what her purpose of yelling was. Like the way that they, like, invaded the sister's, like, end of her wedding was awful. Which also goes to Kira's entitlement. Like, she gets out of the car and she, like, just runs up to Jess, who's like hugging her sister who's about to get in her wedding car, and I'm just like, okay, what if you respectfully wait to the side?
Turn? Yeah, it's like main character energy, except it's a movie about her, so she is one of the main characters. So
but, like, the parts where, like, the misunderstandings at the beginning of, like, oh, they broke up, they were together and they broke up, and just, like, seeing them hug and being like, oh, you like that, I'm like, okay, that's fine, and, like, a completely reasonable thing to be like, my daughter has a broken heart and it's a woman and I didn't know, like, that kind of stuff. But everything else is just
and then just the stereotypical thing of, like, oh, you can't wear a sports bra because it'll make you a lesbian.
Well, yeah, that's, like, the whole other part of it, is that
whole thing, like the mom being anti-sports just because she wants her daughter to be, like, super feminine, and the fact that, like, you can't do both, like,
you can't do both, and then, like,
beg to differ.
And she's like, you should buy these pump-up bras because your boobs are so small, and it's your fault that it's the fault of your sports bras that your breasts are small when you're 18. Like, those are not getting, like, any bigger.
Athletic and skinny. Like, well, they might, though, if she actually, was, like,
but if she
running less and
stopped,
putting on some weight,
But it's just like, just stop blaming your daughter for what breast size she has. It's not something she can control.
And, like, let her dress how she wants. So I do like, she comes around kind of by the end, like, she learns about football from the dad, and then she comes, like, dressed for, like, the races, or, like,
really funny.
Like, I don't know, like the Admiral Ascot or something. Which I thought was really cute. Yeah,
so she comes around, but it's just like, what if we don't have this part?
Or what if it was just better?
And then we get to the part where, like, Jess sometimes annoys me because she just keeps lying and she never stops to think about it. Like, I understand that she loves football and she wants to play, and she's mad at her parents for not letting her play for the reasons that she doesn't understand. But she's just like, okay, I will do it again. And then, like, 3 seconds later, she does it again. And I'm just like, not even stop to think about what you're doing to your parents. Stop to learn how to be better at lying, even. Like,
or, like, if you're going to hide your clothes, like, don't hide them behind the couch cushions. Like, in the living room. Like, hide them
like, when she came home with the new shoes, like, don't walk, like, in the front door. Like, you know your entire family. Like, be a better liar. Anyway. But regardless of that, everything all happens, and then everyone on her team and her coach get mad at her for saying she can't come to the final because it's her sister's wedding.
I didn't read it as they were mad at her. They were, like, upset at the situation.
I think, like, again, Kira was definitely mad at her. Of, like, how can you choose your sister's wedding over this game?
Yeah. The coach wasn't, though. He was like, oh, that's disappointing and frustrating that, like, we don't have our best player, but not, like, oh, like, choose between us. Like,
I don't know. Like, the part where he comes to the house right before their wedding, like, he's very respectful and is like, I wish you all the best in your celebrations, but, like, I'm kind of also like, why are you here right now?
Yeah. Well, that was definitely, like, cultural misunderstanding, because, like, oh, the fact that it's coached by a white man isn't gonna help her Indian parents. Like, but I can see the instinct of, like, you know, this is a well-run thing. It's not like,
Yeah.
you know, this is like an official
times.
thing.
Yeah.
It's not sketchy. It's not dangerous. Like, you know, she's really talented. We really like her, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, he was like trying to do the thing of like, you know, and sort of apologizing for her, like doing it, or like him letting her
be
unknowingly do
yeah.
it behind their backs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, so like Joe and Jess makes more sense to me, obviously, than Joe and Jules, or like, because like Joe and Jules has way more of that power imbalance. They've definitely known each other since she was even younger than 18.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just, and also I guess it's also the actors, right? Like,
I think so. Yeah.
the actor who plays Jess is playing young for her age. Like, she and Jonathan Rhys-Meyers are almost the same age.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that definitely helps. Like, you don't know his age in this.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of stuff, and there's the power imbalance, which he treats respectfully. Like, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And
no, he like
until,
acknowledges that there's chemistry.
Yeah. And
but,
is like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm your coach.
Yeah.
Until after. So that's good.
Yeah.
And then the very, like, one romantic scene in this movie on this rom-com podcast, but still, like, the tension of them when they're standing on the field at the end, and she like tugs his zipper thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's just
it's
like,
so good.
I can't. Like, she's like, I can't do it because I have finally learned that I need to respect my parents. Like,
yeah.
Which is, I'm like, it's not like she doesn't respect them. I'm just, like, slightly frustrated with her actions throughout this movie as an adult.
I think, well, it's the whole thing of like, oh, now that I'm an adult, like, actually what I do does reflect on my family.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe there's reasons that they want me to, you know, focus on school or, you know, do whatever instead of, you know, dating your hot coach. Yeah. But Lindsay wrote this down, but I'm going to heartily agree of, like, when he and the dad are playing cricket in the field at the end together. I love it so much. And that scene more than anything is like, oh, maybe they will actually, like, get together.
Yeah, I think
properly.
that's the thing of that, like...
Yeah, like, we'll felt the most romantic.
Yeah, at the end of just, like, this is when they're doing the wrap-up of everybody, or not everybody, just her family, of, like, her sister is super pregnant, so it's obviously been most of a year. And
yeah, it felt like it was like the next spring kind of.
Yeah. And like her husband, it was a third person playing cricket with them. Yeah. So it's kind of like the dad and his son-in-laws, and I'm just like, okay, now I kind of am like, I'm into this. Like, yeah. Yeah.
And it's also, you know, that whole like cultural like crisscross or not merging, but like, you know, overlapping of, sure, we're completely different, but you know, we have this like sport in common, and we love this girl in common, like figuring out how to relate to each other. Sports, I just really like it.
Magical. Also, the line that Jonathan Rhys-Meyers improv'd in his audition, because the role wasn't Irish at when they wrote it, but when she's upset and then gets a red card because somebody calls her something racist, and she's like, do you have any idea what that's like? And he's like, I'm Irish, which is really funny.
I love that they did that. Yeah. So it's, you know, it's different, and he's not saying it's
the same. He's not saying it's the same. He's saying he understands what it feels like.
He understands a bit more of what
be called a racial slur, basically.
Yeah. Oh, so at the end, so after the big soccer game, when she's going to go back to her sister's wedding, and like everybody's helping her put her sari back on, I feel like that is a like Indian or Bollywood movie trope of like the overhead camera and everybody like running around and like twirling you back in your sari. Yeah.
Which is,
it's one of my favorite
Did
scenes.
you remember more dancing in this? Or am I conflating this and Pride and Prejudice?
No, this was the same amount of dancing that I remember.
Okay. Just because I feel like this movie was like, North America learns about Bollywood. Not that it's a Bollywood movie, but Bollywood dance. And that's what it was in my head, but there's like 3 seconds of dancing in this movie, like that, like Bollywood whole, dancing, and then it's just like wedding dancing.
And then the credits at the end. Yeah.
So, I don't know why I thought that, but maybe it teased them, and then everybody watched Pride and Prejudice and was like, oh.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. So the writer and director, Grinder Chadha, she basically then was able to cast like her whole family as like Jess's the extended Parminder family, which I thought was really cute.
Yeah, and then
and lent a lot of like authenticity.
Yeah, and then they asked for people to come to the wedding, and they had to like turn people away because everybody, the entire community came to be in this movie, which I think is very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I thought it was really cute. Okay, tropes.
Yeah. So we've got sports montages. Of course we do.
Yes.
There's a lot of soccer
also, like,
montages in this.
There's friendship montages and shopping for wedding clothes montages, and there's so many montages.
And like Indian culture montages of like there's the shopping, but there's I think just the other stuff as well. There's
like the cooking or
the cooking
like,
and the
parties.
wedding stuff, like the wedding the wedding parties. Yeah. So many montages.
So much. We've got 2 nagging moms.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, like obviously it's the Indian culture, and that's what you would expect, at least in North American viewing of these kinds of movies.
Yeah.
But Jules's mom is also just super naggy. Yeah. Got old tech, because it's 2002, so there's some fun tiny cell phones.
Very fun. Jess has a gay best friend.
Yeah.
Obviously. And they like don't really say it, but he says that he like really likes Beckham.
Yeah.
And it's cute. And then there's a guy at the wedding that is like...
Yeah, kinds of...
They kind of make eyes, but it's very subtle. And I feel like it was like put together in the edit.
Yeah, probably.
More so than anything. Yeah. Like, oh, maybe these two can kind of flirt across the room. Yeah.
She falls for the coach/teacher, like the, again, age whatever, but just like the... And I feel like Jules is this as well, of like competency crush kind of thing, of just teacher crush, of just like, praise from someone in charge, which is the problem with power imbalances, but, you know.
Yeah. We've got a makeover, so there's both like Jess getting made over to be in her sister's wedding, but then also Jess gets kind of like a sports makeover with like her fancy like soccer kit and stuff. So
yeah, and then at the club in
Germany,
that
one too.
Yeah. She like doesn't have anything to wear, and amazingly on this one night trip, somebody else on her team has also brought a second dress that fits her perfectly. Yeah, you know how it goes, and heels, of course,
and like so, it seems like it's like, you know, like a shirt from somebody and a skirt from somebody and shoes from somebody, but it all goes too well together and fits her too well. Yeah. But it's a movie, so magic.
And then we've got a love triangle, not in the Challengers way.
No.
But in the more traditional love triangle way. Two people both love Joe.
Both love the same guy.
Yeah.
And like the old tech, we've got early aughts clothes, like low-rise tight flares, and then we've got tiny colored sunglasses.
The tiny colored sunglasses really brought me back to a very specific time. It was amazing. Yeah. And then kerchiefs. Some of the guys wear kerchiefs. Yeah.
And like Jules's going out top is like a butterfly kind of thing that just is like strings in the back. Also very early aughts. Yeah.
Which is like almost the exact same shirt that she wears in Love Actually at one point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then some of the like silly Indian girls that Jess doesn't want anything to do with definitely have like they got like polo shirts, and then the weird like pigtails that are in like Never Been Kissed and stuff, just like the weird and
like very like
sort
of like lots of pink track, or like not track pants, but like pink like kind of yoga pant kind of things. Yeah.
Good times.
Oh man.
Early aughts.
Oh, so many. Love it. Okay, Lindsay, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
Yes. Of course.
Yes.
It's amazing. Everything's great.
Yes. It barely passes whatever the
opposite of the Bechdel test is. Yeah. Yeah.
Delightful. Okay, let's make a pie.
Yes. First is the thing we haven't talked about yet at all. Which is David Beckham.
David Beckham. I feel like at this point he was very culturally relevant, or like when this movie came out, he was very culturally relevant, and it hasn't really continued. Like, I'm sure he is in some circles, but like I am not in those circles.
Well,
and I don't know what they are.
He retired, firstly.
Well, yeah, obviously he retired, but I feel like I don't know, like, is he involved in football? Is he involved in, like, fashion things? Is he, like, I don't know what he does. Like,
they had that documentary, which is now a meme, And haven't really seen them since.
Yeah, and one of their kids is like apparently got a book published with absolutely zero skill, but yeah.
And I assume they are living off of their money and being good looking.
Yeah, but I did like that I was unclear if it was actually a cameo or if it was like a lookalike.
I don't think it was. I think it was lookalikes. Like
I would assume so. It was because like if it wasn't where it was, it could have been just like B-roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but because it was
in the airport,
like in the airport.
I do want to take a moment to say that there is a Sporty Spice shout out again, talking about how she's a lesbian.
Oh yeah,
which I just learned that Ginger and Scary were together for like half of the career of
what?
Yeah, and that's why Ginger left. Well, I don't know if it's like 100% confirmed, but it's like almost confirmed.
That's the rumor.
Anyway, that's an internet rabbit hole I went down one day. Anyway, so Sporty Spice, again, don't know Mel C's preferences, and I don't care. It's not my business.
No.
But she also has like 3 songs in this that she... And like one of them she rewrote. Anyway, I think it's really funny that she gets a shout out and they're like, oh, and then but like nobody mentions Posh. She's just there at the end.
She's just there. Yeah. Well, because this was after she'd left the Spice Girls.
No, Ginger left first. This is after they all broke up.
Oh, so they all broke up. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, wait. Back to the pie.
Back to the pie. So yeah, let's do, I don't know, 25%?
Yeah.
Beckham? Yeah, okay. Swooning over Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
15?
Less so now than I used to because he is very young in this.
Yes.
I think 15 is good.
He can wear a white button-up shirt.
Yeah, he can. And I really like his accent.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Indian aunties being hilarious.
So much.
They're so funny.
Like the whole thing when they're like all confused, like white girls wear their hair so short now, you can't tell. And why would that woman run up and take Jess's shoes? And
or what's I was going to put this as our quote at the end. Oh yeah. Lesbian, her birthday's in March. I thought she was a Pisces. No, she's Indian. She's not Lebanese. No, she's not Lebanese. She's Punjabi. Yeah. I love them all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
35? Yeah.
30?
35? Yeah.
Okay. So we're at 60, 70. That leaves us with 25? Yeah.
For sports bras, because they are very present in this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So many sports bras.
So many sports bras.
It's a strange pie, as always. Lindsay, what do we think is next for them?
I am ambivalent because they are young. She's going to America for 4 years, maybe more.
Yep.
And like they were never together. They just like kind of had this tension.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we'll talk at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the epilogue, it's not really an epilogue, but the wrap up where he's playing cricket with them is just kind of like, I want him and her dad to be friends still. And that's the relationship I care about the most.
Pretty much. Or like whatever it takes for her dad to like be adorable and get to play cricket.
That's my main goal in this movie. And I hope that they have a great time in America and have lots of sexual encounters if they want with whatever gender they want.
Indeed.
That's my feeling about where they end up at the end of this movie.
Yeah. I feel like, they obviously like have a conversation at Christmas. Maybe they get together, maybe they don't, but like they get together enough that he becomes buddies with her dad. And that's really all I care about.
Really all I care about, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Lindsay, what's next for us?
Well, we have a very fun month coming up, except for the first movie that we have to do. Otherwise, the theme doesn't make sense.
Yes.
So we're doing Big Month, starting with Big. And don't worry, we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
But then we'll be doing much more fun movies about age swapping that still have pretty sketchy relationshipness stuff in it, but not as bad as Big.
Nothing.
But it'll be a fun month because I love Mark Ruffalo and Zac Efron. There's a tease for you. And Manny Jacinto.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be good times. I'm excited. Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. You can leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts, and you can find us on social media. We're at Charts and Hearts Podcast on Instagram and Threads.
You can head to our website, chartsandhearts.com, where you can submit your suggestions for rom-coms and tropes for us to add to the list. You can send us some more Bollywood movies. You can send us some more sports movies. You can send us some more queer movies.
Like actually gay movies?
Yep. Yeah. And whatever overlap those come in. We are doing more sports in the winter. So in case you're like, you missed a really important sports movie, don't worry. We've got more sports
these
coming.
were summer sports.
Yeah, these were summer sports. And you can head to our Patreon, patreon.com/chartsandheartsclub. This month we did Challengers, an actual love triangle. And next month we are doing Freakier Friday, which will be interesting.
It's gonna be a time.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts on this movie. Did you watch this movie way too many times in 2002 to 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the meantime, don't tell me, the offside rule is when the French mustard has to be between the teriyaki sauce and the sea salt.
Maybe if this is how they explained it to Ted Lasso, he would understand the offside rule.
I mean, this quote is what I think of every time anybody talks about offside rules. So
there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.